exhibit, Falling Water. The story of Falling Water begins with the Edgar Kaufman. It is the most famous of 20th century houses.
It had ever crossed my parents' minds. Wright seemed to have been particularly fetched by these enormous rock ledges that had broken off and allowed the water to fall, and that were such a visual feature of what remained. Because you not only saw the water falling over,
various emotions, various materials, and a piece of difficult and wonderful landscape. It's tied
among
into
the
the
wild flowers and rhododendron stands a work of art. It has been called the best-known private house built for someone not of royal blood in the history of the world. Frank Lloyd Wright designed
strip
this
of
house.
ribbon windows, and they look out on a hillside. You don't see the bottom of the hill. You don't see the skyline. You don't even see the bottom of the vegetation. You don't see the roots of the trees or the plants. You see a panorama of
very organic material. Steel largely showing up in the reinforcing of the concrete, but also evident in the frames of the windows, and glass. Basically your four material building. You expect to see a post, but because of the cantilevers, they're not needed. So when that window is opened up,
anchored to a boulder,
nature just...
one of the very boulders on which E.J. Kaufman would lie in the sun and listen to the falls. Wright made that boulder the hearth and heart of Falling Water. Frank Lloyd Wright designed all of the furniture to echo the house. Sofas cantilever from the walls, and the low seats and tables have edges that extend like balconies. The basic color scheme of Falling Water was selected by Wright. It shows his fondness for the warm earth colors of the American Southwest. Cherokee red became Wright's signature. Even his car was painted Cherokee red, as was the huge grog kettle at Falling Water, and all of the metalwork in the entire house. The stone walls of Falling Water are laid up to match the strata of natural stone from the surrounding area. Stones in the floor are waxed to resemble the bed of the stream. The great architect's design never forgets the setting. The living room opens to the stream below. Here, a stairway lets in the sound of the falls and provides ventilation. It is the final link that weds the house to the stream. Falling Water also changed the life of Edgar Kaufman, Jr. The house was acclaimed from the very beginning, and the Museum of Modern Art mounted a special exhibit in 1938. Afterwards, Kaufman joined the museum staff and went on to teach architectural history at Columbia University. He hasn't lived in the house on the water. The house on the waterfall that Frank Lloyd Wright designed to be a home in the deep forest. Falling Water shines like a lantern in the dark wood, the generous legacy of a great architect.
Architecture is essentially human. It is the human spirit manifesting itself, because when a man builds, there you've got him. You can't hide. You know what